Hi, I'm Peter Montesi. I'm with A Designs Audio, and we're here at the NAMM Show 2008. And we're going to introduce a new product to you. It's called our HM2EQ hammer. It's a dual mono EQ. It's a hybrid, which means it's a cross between tubes and ICs. It has a unique sound. It's totally unique than most EQs out there, and very attractively priced. Okay, I believe the retail on this is $27.50, and I believe the map on it is $22.50. Much comparable to EQs in the $4,000, $5,000 range. There's a little bit of magic in the box, which even we don't understand, but we tell people it's the Keebler elves, and we got them under contract. So basically, what you have is three bands, dual mono. You have a hard pass. You have a cutoff on the high and the low, so it's 84 and 8K, and it's just one incredible EQ. If you ever get your hands on it, just plugging it in, you'll know exactly what we're talking about. It's not a mastering EQ. These are not stepped. They're continuous, and the reason why they're continuous is I don't know how close you can get in here, but if we did steps, we'd have to go 0 to 2. Well, there's a lot of values between those two numbers, and it shows, and you can hear it. So we don't do the step. What we do for repeatability is in the manual we include a graphic of the front panel, and guess what? What they used to do in the old days is used to take a pencil and mark it. That's their repeatability. So unfortunately we're back to that, but for the most part, you take a look at one of these, you're looking at some magic in the box. And I hope you get the chance to check one out. If you don't, give us a call, let us know what we can do to help you. Thank you.
Well, I'm Dave Hill from Crane Song, the designer, and kind of the philosophy of Crane Song's always been to make really high quality, really pristine audio path gear, but at the same time have controls so you can make it colored and musical in nature, so it doesn't have to be just clean, it can be colored. You know, one of the early pieces that really did that very well was it had the, it's an A to D and D to A converter that does digital signal processing that allows you to do tube and tape emulation. And the tape emulation is the basis of the Phoenix TDM plugin, which, it's a Pro Tools World kind of thing, but most everybody's using it to make things sound less analog. The newest thing we have coming out is strictly an 8-channel D to A, also with real high-end upsampled converters. It has a stereo mix bus with an effects end on it and an adjustable analog color to give, clean, a fairly strong tape-esque kind of thing, or anywhere in between. And that kind of philosophy has been carried out through all of the Crane Song gear. The equalizer has a color generator that you can apply to any one of the bands. The tracker, which is a single channel compressor, really has 4 audio paths from clean to a fairly vintage 6.5% second harmonic and VCA artifacts. Can behave as an optical compressor or an airy kind of high-end, a soft knee or a hard knee. I just had somebody tell me that he was almost able to get it to be a perfect sound match for an 1176 when theirs broke when they were in the middle of a session. And it can be a clean, real transparent, or it can sound like an LA2A. Even though it wasn't really intended to emulate things, it's really intended to give you choices. It has basically 16 kind of flavors, at the flip of the switch. They also link to do surround. You can actually link 10 of them together. There are, multiple studios around here and in Europe that have sets of 6 of them doing 5.1 with it, as their bus compression for surround. With Egret being, the back end for a workstation kind of thing, Spider is really kind of the front end, and it's 8 channels of mic pre, a tube emulation, fat kind of switch on each channel. It has direct 8-channel digital out, and it also has stereo digital out, from a stereo bus. And it does have some DSP2 tube emulation you can adjust on each channel. So again, it can be clean, it can be colored. Guys are using this for doing everything from recording the New York Philharmonic to some fairly serious rock and roll. So again, flexibility. Any questions?